There was a time when advertisers would spend millions of rupees on advertising just for the visibility and not getting a single conversion from the campaign. And they would pay for the inventory in advance. But the times have changed now with the e-commerce picking up in a big way and startups blooming all over India. It's the time for a new form of marketing, which is the performance marketing. Hi there. In this video, we will discuss what is performance marketing, how is it different from other forms of marketing, how to measure performance marketing, and what are the main KPIs to measure performance marketing. So let's begin. So, what is performance marketing? In performance marketing, you set the KPIs first. That is the key performance indicators. What do you want from the campaign? If you're spending, let's say you're spending 100,000 rupees on a campaign, what are the expected results from the campaign? Whether you want registrations, sales, or you want leads from the campaign. So you do the estimations of how much are you ready to pay for each lead or for each registration, and then you start the campaign and pay only for results. So now most businesses need to focus on the bottom line to stay profitable. See, big businesses can afford to spend huge sums on branding campaigns, but most of the organizations need both performance and branding to some extent. But performance marketing does both the jobs, both of brand awareness and conversion. So if you compare performance marketing with the brand campaigns or brand awareness campaigns, how is it different? Basically, performance marketing, as I said, we look at results and brand campaigns. It is the impact and awareness of the campaign, the impact that it creates, the voice that it creates, and so that your brand is visible. Visibility of the brand is also really important. But there has to be a balance between marketing and performance marketing and brand marketing, which leads to a long-term growth and success. The difference between performance marketing and affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing is a subset of performance marketing. So, how does it work out? In an affiliate campaign, there are three parties basically, three stakeholders: a retailer, then an affiliate partner. A retailer has an affiliate partner. He could have multiple affiliate partners, and then finally there is a consumer. So retailer sells wants to sell the product. Retailer or shopkeeper want to sell the product, and affiliate partner, which could be a publisher network, would earn a commission from selling the products. Affiliate partners usually promote the products on their websites, and when consumers get to see those ads on the websites and do any purchase from those by clicking those ads, then they earn commission. Now, programmatic marketing or programmatic advertising has picked up in last 5 years, and it is really important because now there is a lot of importance attached to data, and the company which is using the data properly, a company which has a data strategy in place, would get much better results from the campaign as compared to normal campaigns. Uh, if we look at the programmatic advertising ecosystem, this is the overall picture of what it is basically. So there are on the agency and advertiser side, you have the DSP, which is demand side platform, and there is a publisher who wants to sell the inventory through a supply side platform. So there is an advertiser or an agency, then there is a demand side platform, and the inventory is purchased or sold or purchased on the exchange, and networks are connected to it. Advertising networks are connected to it. Then there are supply side platform or the publisher side. It is integrated. Data aggregators put a data layering in the system, and finally, when the consumer sees the relevant ad, he makes the purchase. Now let's discuss what are performance marketing KPIs. What are KPIs actually? KPIs are the key performance indicators or the quantifiable goals to track and measure success. When we say quantifiable, it means that we can measure them. It's a number actually. There are several important marketing KPIs or even digital marketing KPIs if you want to say it so. Customer acquisition cost or CAC, lifetime value of a customer LTV, return on investment ROI, return on ad spend ROAS, marketing qualified leads MQL, sales qualified leads SQL, and conversion rate. Well, there can be many more KPIs, but then we will focus on these 7 KPIs. These are really important. So let's see in detail what are these. What is customer acquisition cost? In simple terms, customer acquisition cost is the cost that you incur in generating a single customer. So it measures the amount of money it takes to convert a potential lead into a customer. And if you look at the numbers, it is the amount spent on sales and marketing as against the new customers acquired. So if we are spending 100,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees to acquire 100 customers, the customer acquisition cost or CAC would be 1,000 rupees per customer. Customer lifetime value. Now, this is a really important KPI. Customer lifetime value is the customer value multiplied by the average customer lifespan. So to find CLTV or customer lifetime value, you need to calculate the average purchase value of the product and then multiply that number by the average number of purchases to determine the customer value. Then once you calculate the average customer lifespan, you can multiply that number, that customer value to determine the lifetime value. So let's see. If the average annual revenue per customer is 100,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees and the average lifetime of a customer in years is 5 years, then the customer lifetime value or CLTV or LTV would be 5 lakh rupees. So it's important that your customer acquisition cost is lower than the customer lifetime value of the customer. Otherwise, if the lifetime value of the customer is less, then there is no point in spending so much to acquire the customer. ROI or return on investment in marketing refers to the amount of money you gain compared to the marketing cost. To calculate this, you will subtract marketing expenses from sales growth and then divide that by marketing cost to get the return on investment. ROI in simplified terms is the returns that you generate from the overall effort, marketing and sales effort of the company. And as compared to, let's say, let's see it with the example. If the sales revenue of a company is 2,400 rupees and the marketing cost it incurs is 800 rupees, then the return on investment would be in percentage would be sales revenue minus the marketing cost divided by the marketing cost. So the ROI here would be 2,400 rupees minus 800 rupees, which is equal to 1,600 rupees divided by 800 rupees, which is 2. And in percentages term, it would be 200%. Now, what is ROS? Well, ROS is the return on ad spend. It is specific to advertising spend that you are doing. It's not the overall ROI of the company. So it's a metric which measures the revenue that's generated compared to every rupee of an advertising campaign. So if the revenue generated by ads is 10,000 rupees and the cost of advertising is rupees 2,000, then your return on ad spend or ROAS or ROAS would be revenue generated by the ads divided by the cost of ads, and it is expressed as a ratio. Here in this case, it would be 5:1. An MQL is a lead that has engaged with your company and could become a more serious prospect if you nurture that relationship. So MQL or marketing qualified leads is really important. This is a great KPI to measure because it helps your marketing team to understand how many leads they are bringing in. Sales qualified lead. If an marketing qualified lead or MQL is nurtured correctly, then eventually they become sales qualified lead. An SQL is a prospective customer. It's a prospective customer actually that's ready to talk to someone on your sales team. So both MQL and SQL are two very important KPIs in a marketing campaign. Now, conversion rate. What is conversion rate? Conversion rate is the percentage of visitors who complete a desired action. The desired action could be anything from completing an online form to signing up for a service or purchasing a product. So let's see if the number of leads generated is 2,000 and the website traffic, that is the number of visitors on any particular website is 100,000 visitors, then the conversion rate in percentage would be leads generated divided by the website traffic into 100. So here the number of leads generated is 2,000. Here it would be 2,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100, which is 2 lakh divided by 1 lakh, which is 2%. Now, as a bonus, I'll share with you a media agency performance marketing plan. This is a plan for the telecom client. So let's look at the summary. It's a 1 month plan. The start date and end date is mentioned there. Then there is a plan-wise summary. So there is a plan for multiple products. There's a plan for 4G dongle, then 4G data card, then there is an app, and then there is a transaction plan, and then there is a broadband plan, DTH, postpaid acquisition, online recharge. There are brand site links, 5G activation plan. So there are multiple acquisition plans, and this is a media agency plan and not a startup plan. So it talks about transactions, leads, cost per acquisition, cost per transaction, and cost per clicks. Okay, so I'll just take you through this. This is a plan for 4G dongle, and there are multiple columns. You can see multiple columns here. It could be for any telecom company. Here you see Airtel. It could be for Jio. It could be for Vodafone or any plan. This is not specific to Airtel. Okay, and this is an example of a plan actually taken from the actual plan. So there are multiple channels or genres you can see. The plan has been divided into search, then display network, then there are multiple affiliates that you can see, and the type of transactions or conversion that each channel is giving us is shown. So here the buying currency is, you can also say it's a deal. Like on Google search, you do a CPC campaign or cost per click campaign. So the deal here is cost per click, and Google display network also cost per click. On affiliate networks, you buy leads, mostly leads or conversions or transactions. So there are multiple networks in this plan. You can see six networks which are working on the cost per lead basis. CPL is cost per lead, and you can see the estimated number of clicks that Google search is expected to deliver.
and the expected number of clicks that is expected from Google Display Network, and cost per click is also estimated, and cost per lead is also estimated. Now, how do you estimate the cost per click or cost per lead and from the total budget? It's basically the benchmarks, the industry benchmarks, and the past campaigns that you have done. Based on that, these numbers have been calculated. And in the last column, you can see the percentage of budget for each channel. So Google Search is 17%, Google Display Network is 34%, multiple affiliate networks are there. So you can see uh, a large chunk of budget is being allocated to affiliates, because they work directly on conversions, because they are giving you leads actually. So acquisition is certainly better than just a click. So that is the reason. Similarly, for 4G campaign, 4G data card, again, there is Google search and multiple networks that you can say search, and then Google Display Network is there. Then multiple networks are there, and you can see the estimation of leads and CPL. CPL is cost per lead. So cost per lead is calculated by dividing the total budget by the estimated number of leads. So you get cost per click, sorry, cost per lead. So if you divide 1,50,000 by 1,875 and multiply it by 100, you get the cost of cost per lead as 80 rupees. So, if you divide the total budget by the estimated number of leads, you will get the cost per lead. So, most of the affiliate networks they work on cost per lead basis. They also work on cost per acquisition basis, or cost per transaction (CPT) basis. So, it depends the kind of deal that you are doing with them. Then this is a plan for the app. So mostly the channel breakup that you will see in the paid advertising. This plan is for paid advertising basically, and similarly you will also, or you can also do estimations for a social media plan, a paid social media plan on Facebook. Like here in this plan, my app plan, you can see uh, um, cost per CPD is cost per download, CPC is cost per click. So Facebook is delivering estimated number of 10,275 downloads at a cost per download of 25 rupees. So the total budget for Facebook is 25 lakh 69,636 rupees. Uh, Similarly, this is the cost per transaction transactions plan, and a plan name is transactions. Objective again is transactions. For 1 month, the budget is 12 lakh 60,000 rupees, and it's a pan India campaign. And the genre or the channel is search, and buying currency or the deal is cost per click, and it's on Google search. And the planned clicks, as I said, you can get the benchmarks from industry benchmarks, and based on those benchmarks or your previous campaign results, you do the estimation. Here the cost per click is 7 rupees, and estimated transactions is for 48,000 transactions. So cost per transaction is 25 rupees. So the total budget allocated is 12 lakh 60,000 rupees. This is for broadband. The objective here is leads. The objective here is leads, and you can see the plan. Google search is there, then Google display network is there, then the multiple affiliate networks are there. Affiliate networks work on the cost per lead basis, CPL. Most of them work on cost per lead or cost per acquisition basis, based on how you define a lead or an acquisition. Then on search, it's always on cost per click basis, or display network can be on CPM or CPC basis. And then you back calculate the leads on search or on display network. You have to do the estimation. Whereas with the affiliate networks, you can get the exact number of leads that they will be required to deliver for the budget allocated to them. Similarly, this is a plan for DTH connection or direct to home connection. Here again, you can see search, Google search is there, then Google display is there, and affiliate network and an affiliate network is also there in this plan. This is the postpaid acquisitions plan. Here again, the objective is leads, and it's a 1 month plan. The budget is given, and it's a pan India campaign. Uh, you have to bifurcate the budget into multiple channels uh, to maximize the campaign effectiveness. And one channel cannot deliver the results that you expect. So it has to be a multi-channel plan or a multi-genre plan. So here again, you see you have search, display is there, then multiple affiliate networks are there, clicks and visits plan. Clicks or visits, then either a CPC, whether it's a CPC deal or a CPL deal, then the estimated leads number or estimated cost per lead, which you can calculate dividing the total amount of budget by the cost per lead. So you'll know how many leads are going to be delivered for a particular channel. So this is for a brand site link on search. The clicks estimation has been done here, and it's on cost per click basis. And the lead cost has been back calculated. A number of transactions is also there. So this is how this is an example of a performance marketing plan. You can have multiple different kinds of paid media plans and social media paid social media plans, which would be slightly different from this. And this is an example of how an agency plans for performance. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I assure you that I'll give you best content in digital marketing.